How's it going, Strong Money?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, it's going good. How are you?
Nah, I just came across your prompt.
All right. Yeah, thanks for coming through. So, can I get your age and your pronouns, please?
Pronouns.
Yep.
I'm, I'm 37, but no, I think I'm a man.
You're a man? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's your sex. Yeah. So appreciate that. So in that regard, which pronouns as a man do you prefer people use for you? It's just so my chat
uh,
can refer to you properly. No disrespect.
this what's going on these days?
It is. It is.
Nah,
Because there's some men who
Uh,
prefer they, them. There's some who prefer she, her. There's some men who prefer it, we, us. So, and there's, of course, there's he, him. So which ones would you prefer we use for you?
just call me Brody, bro. Like I seen it lately, but that is crazy to me.
Hey, man, these are the times, man. Yeah. We got to roll with it.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Oh, but with your
which
prompt
pronouns would
is
you like us to use?
just call me bro, brother, bro.
Bro, brother? Well, those are like adjectives, right? Those aren't
Uh,
pronouns.
uh,
Like
anything.
he, him,
It,
she, her, they, them, we, us,
him, he,
he, him.
anything
Fantastic.
manly.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. And which God do you believe in?
I'm illuminated, so I believe in one God that created all of humanity.
Okay. And is that the Christian God, the Muslim God, the Jewish God?
One God that created everything. He created both light and dark, and good and evil.
Okay. And again, which God is that? Because Islam claims that, Judaism claims that, Christianity
Yeah,
claims that,
yeah. And
Zoroastrianism claims that.
I've been in a lot of different rooms, and they all argue beliefs. I'm not a believer. I'm the truth seeker.
Okay.
You know,
So,
I'm
so a creator.
illuminated. So yeah, I done studied all of them. I went to Vanderbilt University, and
All
we
right.
took a class on religion studies, and I had to. I was born a Christian, and I like it. Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, King Solomon, King David, yeah, I've been there.
All right. Is Jesus your personal savior?
No, he's a personal virtue.
Okay. But
The
he's not your
good.
savior. That's what it sounds like.
I don't see all that's beliefs. The message that he taught of good, um, that's a virtue in all religions.
Okay.
I don't.
All right. I'm just trying to parse out which religion or which belief you have. That's
I
it. Because
like
I
Jesus.
only want to talk to certain number of people. Certain people with certain beliefs. That's why I'm filtering this. So that's all. But I think I got it. So it sounds like you believe in a intelligent mind that created reality, created existence. Can we at least go there?
He created humanity.
Okay. But it's an intelligent mind, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like he created
Okay.
all.
Okay. All right. All right. 3.5 minutes later, we got it. Okay. What is your best evidence that this creator that you believe in is not evil?
Um, well, he created everything, so how can he not be evil?
Okay. Well, evil. So
If
you're
you
saying
if
evil gods can't create?
No, if it's one God that created everything, and he needs to test your free will to test your goodness, why when he created evilness to test your goodness? He's the ultimate. If
Yeah.
God is the ultimate, if God is the ultimate and he controls everything, do you think he gonna fight the devil? He creates everything. He created the devil.
Okay.
So if he
Why did
created
he? Why did he create the devil?
be, to test your free will to see if
Test free
you're
will.
going, yes,
Okay, got it. Now, is this creator of yours all knowing?
he created every particle.
Right, right, right. I'm asking if he's all knowing. He knows everything.
All no, yeah, of course.
Okay, so if he knows everything, why would he need to test me? Because he already knows whether or not I'm gonna pass the test, right?
Because you got free will.
Right. I'm asking though, why would he need to? What is he testing me for? Like, what's
Because
the point of the test?
To see if your soul is worthy of the goodness or the darkness.
Well, if he's all knowing, wouldn't he already know that?
No, he wouldn't know that because
Then
you
he's not
have
all
free
knowing.
will. No, you have free will.
Well, yeah, but brother, what I'm saying though is if he knows everything, like you just said, he would already know whether or not my soul would pass this test, right?
Okay. You talk. Oh well, the journey that we go on. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand that,
Mm-hmm.
but
So
it's like a move. It's like a movie.
right, but why would he need to test me if he already knows if I'm going to pass the test or not?
See, now you talking about different dimensions, and you talking about time.
No, I'm not talking
You-
about that at all. I'm talking about his knowledge.
His knowledge is with everything.
Yeah. So if his knowledge is with everything, that means that he knows whether or not I'm going to pass this test. So
Okay,
what is the point of giving a test that he knows whether people will pass or fail? That doesn't make sense.
with your consciousness, do you believe in different dimensions? Because your
Well, there's
dimension
4
and
dimensions that we know of.
that we know of.
Yeah,
How many do they say it is?
4.
I'm
I mean,
talking
people
about,
claim all the other dimensions. We have no evidence of these dimensions. So you'd have to provide
but
evidence of the dimensions.
key,
But there's no evidence
keyword.
of any other dimensions except the 4.
But if you think about it, the other dimensions you can think about of all the possibilities.
Okay. Well, what I'm looking for is evidence though. Strong money, right? So, I mean, again,
You have
possibilities aren't evidence, right? Like
oh
you can do lots of
they,
evidence, you can do lots of possibilities for lots of things, but that doesn't mean it's true.
okay. So understand.
Okay.
If you believe in the different dimensions, think about this. If you have kids, what if you never had that kid?
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
a yeah.
that's a different dimension.
Well, that's
Come on.
that's more like many worlds, right?
Okay,
It's not necessarily dimensions, it's many worlds. So it's like
okay, but
all but see all those possibilities that you're talking about, which is true. That fits within like quantum mechanics, right? You have all these
if you
possibilities of these events happening. However, they're all in the same dimension. They're not in different dimensions.
where it would be different dimensions because
No,
when you,
it's
hold
not what
on,
physicists say.
just listen to me. If you decide to smoke certain type of drugs,
Okay,
and I don't want to
whoa,
say
can't say all that because you're gonna get my live restricted. Can't talk
no,
about
I'm
that.
not gonna do that.
Just
I
say party
just
favors. Just say do party favors. Don't
okay.
use the D word.
Your
Don't use the
life
S
would
word.
be. You're a very intelligent person, and if you decided to do something like that, your life will be totally different.
Of
If
course.
you understand, if
Yeah.
you understand the different dimensions, you understand every decision that you make has a different outcome.
Yeah.
Those are the different dimensions,
No,
and when you can think on
I
that
reject that.
realm, okay, let's say a woman that you mess with.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you had a kid with her or not, is you're gonna have a totally different lifestyle.
Of course.
I'm just telling I'm just telling you about the different dimensions on everything is possible. You know how they do the monkey with a typewriter? That's
Yeah,
what
that's not the same thing. But here, let me jump in. So what you're talking about, yes, there are infinite possibilities, right? These all don't happen in different dimensions. They happen in this dimension, right? These infinite possibilities. So we have no evidence that they're happening. Like there's parallel worlds that are happen where other things are happening. We have infinite possibilities upon infinite possibilities. And what happens, like with the many worlds interpretation, is that once something happens, the other ones don't happen, right? But yes, you're right. There are infinite possibilities, but it's not like all these infinite possibilities are happening somewhere else. That's not how it works.
oh, and I understand what you're saying. And the only thing I'm saying is that one decision can alter your life, and that leads to a different path. Not and you're talking about reality and what we live in now.
Yeah, but you don't have any evidence of dimensions, but we're like way off track here. I'm trying to understand why your God is not evil. So help me out with that. So let's get back to that.
Well, we kind of already went. We already said that God is both good and evil. So
Okay,
we
you did say
already
that?
did.
Okay, so he's both good and evil. Okay, well, I think that's where we're at then.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can ask a question.
Um, how did humans get on Earth?
Abiogenesis and evolution through natural selection and adaptation. That's what we have evidence for.
So you believe in science, right?
Absolutely. Do you believe in science?
So of course.
Okay.
So if you believe in science, when the dinosaurs were here, there were no humans, right?
Mm-hmm. Couldn't have been. That
Okay,
was like,
so
yeah, they died out at 65 million years ago, and humans didn't appear on the planet until like anywhere from 300,000 to 800,000 years ago. But
okay,
at least
so
300,000. Yeah.
okay, from that event, that what event caused the extinction of the dinosaurs? The asteroid hitting the Earth, right?
Yeah, the asteroid hitting the Earth like right around where Mexico and the Gulf of Mexico or whatever it was. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Do you think that was something outside of humanity that was planned, or you think that just
No,
happened?
wasn't planned. It just happened. Because we have asteroids
Okay,
that are flying by in our solar system all the time. That one just happened to hit. And there was a time when many, many more asteroids were hitting our Earth. We have evidence of that. We have evidence that they were hitting the moon, because that's why we got craters all over the moon. And until the solar system really matured into what it is, you know, that's when everything kind of slowed down. But we have asteroids coming through all the time. They just get, because of gravity, they just get diverted in different
okay.
directions.
Hey, see, I like you. See, you got the questions right. So let me now look.
Thanks.
I look now because you're well read, and I appreciate that as a black man. What I have to ask you is, do you believe that there are beings, aliens, whatever, that are smarter or dumber than us in the solar system?
I don't know. And I mean, it's possible, but I really don't know. Um, it could be. I mean, it's a good chance. I mean, given the size of the universe, the number of planets, like estimated to be like 700 septillion, there's got to be at least one species that can, that has like at least similar, or I don't want to say superior or better, like the same level, or, you know, that can think, that has advanced technology. I don't know how to frame it, because I'm not trying to
No,
say,
no,
yeah, because it's not really a
you're framing
hierarchy.
it. I can tell you very quick and you're very witty. And that's what I was trying to lead you to, because if you understand that every star that you see is a sun, like our own, are bigger. There are suns out there that are 600 times bigger than our own sun.
Hmm.
And there are planets that revolve around them. And every star that you see may have 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, who knows? Planets that
Yeah.
are okay. So, and you think that we are the only intelligent being
Well,
that
I just said I don't know. I don't think that.
you do
I
know?
really don't know. I really don't know. I
You
mean,
don't have
I
the,
said it's a good chance. You heard me, right? I said it's a good chance. But I'm not
yeah,
going to
but
say yes, there definitely is. No, we don't have any evidence. But I said it's a good chance.
see,
It makes sense.
you always say the evidence, but you know the truth. Because you say the evidence,
Can't know the
but
truth without evidence, brother.
it's a trillion stars out there,
Hey,
you
it makes
know.
sense. I'm with you on that. It makes sense. But I'm not going
Oh,
to call it true until we have evidence.
and I understand. Okay, so even with going with that, um, if something was to come and observe our planet, and we're talking about religion and God and or Buddhism, Hinduism, and
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about this, and let's say you have enough knowledge to know that something exists that's more intelligent than us, and you go and you get the same knowledge and you observe different galaxies of planets, and you land on these planets and you see that the red people, the blue people, the purple people all have these different mindsets of Jesus, Buddha, whatever, and we keep going. We travel the galaxy of intelligent beings. Just
Mm-hmm.
hypothetically say, how would you look at that?
Oh, like if I went to another planet and there were all different kind of beliefs?
Yeah, yes, thank you, sir. Yes,
Okay, I
yes,
got you. So, well, the way
yes.
I would look at it is then to me, that isn't any more evidence of a creator, because then you would have to think that if they have all these different beliefs on their end, and on top of that, our beliefs are based purely on what we think of our planet. It is very like locally based, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
We don't, yeah, I mean, just think about like the three major religions. They were birthed, started within like a few hundred miles of each other. So if we got this creator who created everything in existence, a universe that's 13.8 billion years old, that stretches, in all sides infinitely, right? 700 septillion planets, trillions of galaxies, all this and that, and you're telling me that the three major religions were on this little tiny planet within like a few hundred miles of each other? That doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
And see, so you got that point,
Mhm.
and because you very quick, and boy, you smarter. Like I love you as a black man, man. But you quick, and but you just said
I appreciate you,
exactly.
man. Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying though. Also, uh, NDEs. Have you ever had an NDE, a near death experience?
No. However, um, I do know from the evidence that I have looked at, from the research that I have looked at, that there is a high probability that NDEs are caused by a significant increase of carbon dioxide in the body.
They
And
also say DMT involved and everything like that, and
yeah,
they say yeah,
yeah,
all that. When
it's
you
yeah, but they have strong correlation to carbon dioxide. And in addition, the most interesting part of that, the latest research that they have, is that when they pinpointed in the brain where NDEs come from, and when there is damage to that part of the brain, in every case, the person did not experience an NDE. So when there's damage to that
on
specific
that,
region of the brain, there's trauma to that specific region of the brain, no NDE.
only thing I can say is you is about that is until you experience certain things, you can go research, but when you experience that light at the end of the tunnel is very real, and until you experience certain things like that. Let's say if you never did the tree,
Mm-hmm.
or if you never drunk alcohol, certain things like that. It was like, oh, well, I heard it do this and that, but you never experienced it. And then when you experienced it, and if you experience moderate drinking to blackout drinking is different, but
Mm-hmm.
you experienced it.
Well,
So
hell,
now you
let
can
me.
talk.
Oh,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead and
yeah.
finish. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying experiences matter when you're talking about certain things.
Do they?
Because if you, huh?
Do they? Because like when I think about like a person with schizophrenia, does their experience matter?
Where is it logical?
Well, I mean, if they hear voices talking to them, telling them to do things, because
Oh,
that's an experience, right? Is that a real experience?
do you dream at night?
Yeah. So that's an experience too. So is that so those things in the dreams actually happen?
They maybe in another realm or another dimension they may happen. You never know. But listen,
Okay.
with
So back to the person with
hold on,
schizophrenia.
hold
Hold
on
on.
with it.
One more thing. One more thing. Back to the person with schizophrenia. You're telling me then because they experience it, it's true.
No, I never said that, brother. Now,
Okay.
come on now,
Okay. Well,
don't do me
yeah, but
like
see,
that
that's
though.
what this is. What I'm doing. I'm taking it kind of to a reductio, and I'm testing what you're saying because you said the experience matters, right? And so if the experience matters, then we should just believe what everybody's experiencing. But you just said, no, not with a person's schizophrenia, but what's the symmetry breaker here? Like, what's the difference? Why would we ignore or dismiss their experience, but then a person with an NDE, or you said a dream and that may be in another dimension, why do we take those seriously?
Okay, so one is a mental health issue.
Okay.
One is reality. Okay,
One's
so
reality, one's a mental health issue. Dreams are reality?
oh, no. Just listen to me. When you dream, can you feel in your dreams? Have you ever felt in your dreams?
Yeah. People with
Emotional?
schizophrenia feel things too.
Well, I'm
They
not.
feel people touching them. They feel things. So
Okay,
that
well
means it's true.
whatever they're dealing with. I don't know. I can only go with it. A normal
All right.
person.
But I mean, they feel things, they hear things, they see things. All their five senses are triggered in a person with schizophrenia. So that means
well,
if all of them are triggered, that means it's real, right? It's true. They taste things,
no.
so they think
Your
they're eating
dream-
something. They're actually not. Like they try to eat rocks and they think it's like like a jawbreaker candy, like a Jolly Rancher. So that means it's real. It's true.
No, on the reason I bring up the dreams. So you have everybody dreams, right? You haven't had dreams.
We know why.
You felt things in your
Neuroscience tells us
dreams,
why.
right?
Well, neuroscience tells us why.
No. I'm just asking the basic question. You felt things in your dreams, like physically,
Absolutely. Yeah. And neuroscience tells us why.
Emotionally in your dreams.
Mhm.
Your sleep.
Yep.
What realm is that?
It's not a realm. It's not a realm. It's in our brain. Like neuroscience has figured that part out. I mean, they don't know everything there is to know about dreams. Okay. I'm not saying that, but they know a lot. They know like what regions of the brain it comes from, like what it does in the brain, like how it induces, how you get to the dream state. They know all that stuff. They've studied this for a long time.
Okay, so I just use that as a tester, right? That's just a tester because you're very smart, but you need evidence. See one thing about you need evidence.
Yep. Need evidence, brother. Yeah. Why believe it with no evidence?
Okay, now let me ask you this. Do you think that there are things that travel faster than the speed of light?
Nope.
But they got evidence that there are things that do.
Like what?
They call neutrons.
Neutrons?
They call it, yeah, and no, not neutrons. Neutrons. They call them
Neutrons?
tetrons. Yeah,
Okay.
if you do your research.
Okay. All right.
Okay, how can anything travel faster than the speed of light?
Well, because that's under classical mechanics or classical physics. So if it's under quantum physics, then I'll research it. But see, that's the thing. That's the difference though. See, Strong Money, the thing is like you present me evidence like that. I go look at it, I go research it. Then I'll say, yeah, I'm wrong. I didn't think anything travel faster than the speed of light. But if you show me and then I see it and it checks out, then I'll change my belief. Yeah.
So do you know about string theory?
Yeah, although that's still considered fringe.
Yeah, I'm just
physics is going away from that because quantum mechanics has exposed some issues with it.
Well, serums say different now.
I mean, there's still physicists out there who are working on it, because it's not complete. They're moving away. I'm not saying it's completely dead. I'm just saying they're just moving away from it. There's just a lot of problems in it, but I'm not saying it's completely out of the realm of possibility.
To our understanding, we are like we're in if you see a person with a cell phone in the 1500s, they would thought that would be impossible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's things like that I'm just having conversation with you, and I got a little bit more time, so
it's all good.
I know
it's your time, brother. You use it up. Yeah.
Yeah, and that what
Good use of time.
because you're a very intelligent person and your time is valuable, and I understand that.
Yeah, but
You,
I that's why I said 30 minutes, and if you take up the 30 minutes, that's okay. As long as you're
yeah,
as long as you're cool. Yeah, that's take up the 30 minutes. It's all
you
good.
yeah. So I'm trying to get it where I can, So so we talking about different theories, but again, like I said, just like an iPhone in the 1400s would
Hmm.
be unconceivable. Some of the
Yeah.
things that I'm talking about are kind of unconceivable. Um, but if you put the puzzle pieces together, they're very conceivable.
Yeah, and but see, that's possibility, and see, possibility and evidence are two different things, right? Because you can have, like I said, there's infinite possibilities, right? But that doesn't get you to therefore it's true. You see what I mean? That's like a big leap. You gotta have possibility. Like for example, would you say it's possible that I levitated and spit fire this morning?
Certain laws ain't gonna allow that.
Right? Okay, so certain laws ain't gonna allow that, right? Now, if I told you that, and let's just say my friend Monkey Boy here, he told you, oh yeah, I saw it. Now, is it possible?
Shit. You levitating and spit fire? Nah,
Mm-hmm.
nah.
Still wouldn't believe it,
Yeah.
right? What would it take for you to believe it?
You levitating and spit fire?
Yeah. Like, okay, so like what if like 100 people from chat said they saw it? They
Well,
were
if
at
you
my
on, hey,
house
look,
and I levitated
hey,
and
now
spit fire.
look, it's a possible way to do that now with
So it's
illusion.
okay, so it is possible.
Yeah, yeah, but it depends on what you're talking about now.
All right.
Cause you can get on a lift that's kind of hidden and
Mm-hmm.
breathe some alcohol and has a fire down you throw and breathe it out. So it is possible as a stunt in the safe,
Okay.
but
So
you
it is
in your
possible.
own house levitating and breathing fire out your mouth is the odds of that happening unless you concoct a concoction is not happening.
All right. So in that sense it is possible, but what I'm saying though is let's just say it just I did it in a way that broke the laws of physics. So I didn't use any props, didn't use any tricks, no, no trick cameras, nothing like that. I
In the
literally
notice
levitated in the air and I literally spit fire out of my mouth. And 100 people saw
in another solar system, maybe.
it. All right. All right, that's fair.
I can go
So
with another.
so you still wouldn't believe it. Now, what if I did it in front of you?
Hey,
Because now we're
well, we
now we're
finna,
tying it back to experience.
I might start believing in Jesus Christ again, boy.
Okay, so see, this is actually good because this is kind of what we're talking about. Because you did say earlier the experience matters, right? So you'd have to see it to believe it, right? You don't rely on people telling you or me telling you. You'd have to see it to believe it, right? But even
Yes,
then,
sir.
you still might not believe it, right? Because you're like, would you say you'd probably look for the wires and look for the tricks that I'm doing, stuff like that, or will you
Yeah, for
just believe
sure.
it if you saw me do? Yeah, see, and that's what I'm talking about. That's evidence. See, you would look for the evidence that I did that. You see what I mean?
Well, I already related to you on that, like the
Yeah,
Noah's Ark and all that kind of shit. Like, man, oh my bad, I'm sorry.
no, it's all good. You can say
Yeah,
that. That's fine.
yeah, the Noah's Ark and the Moses opened up the sea. I understand that. So hold on. What I want to ask you, because I only
Yeah.
got a minute left,
All right.
um, your take on consciousness and where does it come from? And you got it from here, and I'm done. And I followed you, and
All
I'm
right.
gonna hit you up again.
Okay. Neuroscience says it comes from the brain. It doesn't come from anywhere else. We don't have any evidence that it comes from anywhere else, I should say.
Why I'm not you?
Hmm?
Why am I not you? Why am I not a woman? I'm not saying I want to be a woman. I'm just saying why. Who chooses to put me in the body? This time I could have been born in the 80s, the 30s. I could have been born black, white, Jew, all that.
That's all part.
With
That's all part physiology, how your brain's shaped, the type of hormones that are in your body, testosterone levels, estrogen levels, all these other different things. It's a combination of all these things that determine who you are. Like,
Your consciences.
because we all started out as female in the womb before we
Yeah, for
became,
sure.
before we got our, sex at birth, right? That's why we got nipples.
Well, that's my time. And then, brother, you go ahead and bring up your next guest.
All right.
But I will use all them minutes. You're a very wise man. I
Used them up,
appreciate you,
man.
brother.
Man, used them up. So, all right. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming up. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.